Get Jimmy up here.
Yeah, here's Jimmy.
There he is.
Jimmy. There he goes.
Buddy put the Wi-Fi in my room. He wants all the spotlight. He's not.
I love it.
I got to say number one here in the.
That's funny.
So that's kind of what we were talking about, Jimmy, before you joined us here is, you're big brother. So naturally, baby brother follows big brother everywhere, but this is kind of a flip in the reversal of that. It's clearly Buddy's program because he's been the star there for the last few years. You've been a star in your own right, but you're joining his team. So does big bro take a little bit of a backseat to kind of learn how things go there first? Or is it still, I'm big bro, you're following me along, buddy?
No, absolutely. I mean, he's been there. This is his fourth year now. Obviously, see what he did last year and the years before. I mean, I'm the new guy again. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to come in and learn and, learn from him until I get the hang of it. And then hopefully, I can help lead here and there. But, at the end of the day, I mean, it's his team. He's been there for 4 years. I'm just ready to come in and help out any way I can.
All right, Jimmy, I'm going to ask you, and the same thing for Buddy on the follow-up here. What's the one part of Buddy's game that you wish you had?
Not his jumping. We'll go definitely. I mean, yeah, he's the best shooter in the country. He's the best shooter in the country. So I'm gonna go with that for sure.
All right, Buddy, tag, you're it. What part of Jimmy's game do you wish you had in your repertoire?
Definitely not the hair. I'm gonna go with give me. I'll take his inside game. He's got a really good touch around the rim. Can use both hands. I mean, he shoots with his left hand and he's righty, so that gives you an advantage right away. You can go either way. He's good with both hands. So I'd say his inside little touch. He's got a really good floater, good inside game.
All right.
I mean, Pac, I think you open up a can of worms here, Pac. I almost want to ask him, all right, what about the other's personality? But I don't want to start any brotherly wars here. Having two other brothers myself, I know how that can get. I don't want that here. I do think about my family because we were a basketball family, not to the level of you guys. I mean, you guys are basketball royalty, a beautiful family, and an achieved one you guys have. And I think about if me and my older brother were able to play together, how many people would be so excited about that? Who was most excited when you guys got together? Was it coach, also father? I'm guessing it was probably moms, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Easily.
It was her. Just a lot of friends that watched us grow up together and watch us battle over the years and play together. Our high school coach, a lot of family friends, childhood friends. So everyone's really excited, and it's great to see the support and excitement building around this.
All right, since Jordan will go personality, I will. I'm going to go right back to where I know that cause I already saw some love going back and forth there, which I love as a host. I'm going to go completely off the bar here. This is going to be just off the track. Jimmy, what was your first car? What was the first car your parents got you?
Toyota 4Runner.
All right. Buddy, how about you?
Shared a Mazda with my sister. Still have it, though. It's my car now. She got a new one. I kept it.
All right. So I was almost... I was afraid that Buddy. Go ahead, Jimmy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can you tell who the favorite is? They shared a car.
Oh, let's get to it.
Me.
Who's the favorite?
Right here. Me.
Wait, does Jimmy agree with that? Is Buddy the favorite in the Boeheim family?
Maybe I give him my dad's favorite. I don't know about my mom. Firstborn,
Well, it's always most important to be mom's favorite.
It is.
Yeah, that's funny.
So playing together, has there ever been any backyard fights between baby bro and big bro on the court? It's got to get fiery sometimes. Big bro wins those, right?
He did. Growing up, he did. He never let me win. We'd have my dad referee our games, and I'd just start yelling at him, going at him or something if he doesn't give me a call, but Jimmy would never let me win growing up. He was always bigger, and it would always end in tears or a fight. And I mean, that helped me in the end. It just made me want to get better to beat him one day. So we try not to play one-on-one as much anymore because it still is the same way. And especially as a teammate now, you can't be doing that. So growing up, though, it was a battle every day. It didn't matter what it was, not even just basketball, board games, anything.
Yeah, we had a little tight. in our playroom, and I mean, my mom would call us and she'd be like, "Can't you just let him win once?" And I was like, in the same way. But our best memories playing one on one on a little tyke soup. I mean, it was awesome.
By the way, I'm going to go back to your dad a second here. Jimmy, I'm going to let you answer first. Was he a lousy ref?
The worst. Terrible.
Yeah, he wanted both players to be happy. It didn't matter what it was. He tried to help me out a little here and there, but sometimes he wouldn't even be watching. He'd be on his phone or something.
Yeah, let me if it helps you out any, my dear old dad, Billy Packer, he was a lousy ref too. Anytime he tried to be neutral, it was a total disaster. I mean, just and you knew he would have biases. He'd like to bring one up, tear one down. But I totally with you on that. So that was an honest answer. Because if you'd have said, "No, Dad was a great ref," I was going to call BS on both of you. Both of you.
We'll be honest about that. We'll be honest about that.
I hope
by
so.
the way, go ahead, Jordan.
Buddy, I'll start with you, and I'm curious Jimmy's answer on this one too. Your guys' whole lives have been spent with your father being a legend on the sideline. Still is more in front of him there at Syracuse. Start with you, buddy. What was your favorite memory around the program coming up that maybe you and Jimmy both shared, or just one for you sitting there watching Dad do his thing?
Man, the Final Four is definitely up there when we came back and beat Virginia. That was just an incredible moment in 2016. He was so happy. Personally, though, also I got to go to the 6 overtime game when I was about 9 or 10, and that was the best game ever. That I got to actually go on that because I was the best kid that year, so that was my trip. And that was just the best game ever. John Flynn, Eric Devendorf, Paul Harris, that team. Incredible to watch, and that's the best game I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I was at the 03 championship game. I don't remember it too well, unfortunately. So, to my memory, probably making the Final Four in 2012, 2013, beating Indiana and then Marquette. I was there going on the court after. It was a really, really good memory for me. So that's probably up there for me.
Very cool. By the way,
hey, Pack, did you pick up Pack? By the way, Pack, did you pick up on Buddy was the best kid that year?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I feel like Coach maybe whoever the best kid is this year, it's year to year, regular season wins and losses. I love that. That's
great.
What
that's called smart parenting. Smart parenting is what that's called. That's how that works.
I'm going to jot that one down with a 7-week-old at home.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Before we let you guys go, obviously last week, the news that Mike Szyszewski was going to retire at the end of the 21-22 season really captured everybody, not only in the college basketball world, but sports in general. The relationship Coach K's had with your dad goes way, way back. I'm just curious from a player's perspective, and I know you're worried about Syracuse. That's priority one. But, Buddy, I'll lead with you since you've had some experience in the league. That news with Coach K and that relationship with your family, how did that hit you last week?
It was crazy to see just because ever since I was, 9 or 10 years old, I've been around Coach K at the Olympics and seeing what he does. He's, one of the best coaches of all time. Got really close with his family. He has a great family. He's a great leader, great person, and just to grow up around both of them and see their relationship was tough. And just the whole ACC, he has such a big impact on it, and I don't think you can talk about the ACC without talking about Duke and Coach K's success in that league. And it will be hard to replace him, but he's laid a great foundation, and he'll be missed a lot. And I'm looking forward to competing against him one more time. It's always an honor to share the court with both of those coaches at the same time.
Jimmy, how about you?
Yeah, like Buddy said, just getting to know him and his family at the Olympics has been really special. And like Buddy said, I mean, one of the greatest ever. I'm really glad that he's sticking around for one more year so I get to go up against him. That'll be something just really cool, something that I'll get to tell my kids and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, just really cool to see him and my dad's relationship grow and all that, and just, yeah, really excited.
Well, listen, Jimmy, despite the late start, I think you've passed the audition, and we look forward to having both you guys on. I don't know if it'll be together. If you two can get along, we'll put you on together. But we look forward to watching you playing together because it's going to be a really, really cool story this upcoming basketball season. I can't wait.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait.
Thank you guys for having us.
And I'd love to. Absolutely. I'd love to add really quick. I lost my brother to a heart attack about 5 years ago. He played at Butler. I played at Notre Dame. And the times we shared on the court were some of the most magical. So for you guys, be the class acts that you both are, with the beautiful family that you guys come from, what you meant to the sport. For somebody like me who's a Notre Dame guy, got my tail kicked by your dad's team several times when Melo was there, but I've always rooted for the magic on the sidelines that he creates. To have that family atmosphere there with you two representing, it's a cool story that all of us are going to get behind, and I'm cheering for you guys. Jimmy, I hope you outscored Buddy a few times. Buddy, I hope you outscored Jimmy a few times, and I hope you guys win a lot of games together as a family. It's a beautiful thing. Cherish it. You'll never forget this year ahead of you guys.
Thank you so much.
You,
yeah, I will.
It means a lot.
Absolutely,
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely,
Appreciate it,
guys.
man. You got it. Even the dogs like it. Even Chester and Fuller are barking. They're pro Boeheim boys on that deal. That's a good deal.